Didn't send it to me. Where'd he go? It's in the bottom of the tank. See when they pop up.
No, it's only gonna pop up out here.
Yeah, it usually does. Try that. Send it to me again.
These guys are wow. What does that mean?
It's not showing. Maybe won't let me invite them. It's alright. Just right click and say spectate game when it goes live.
Why you look so serious? I look at Pump's face. You look so serious. I got a Pump person that took my shoe. Yeah, who stole your shoe? I don't know. Hey, what do you mean? What did they? Why did they steal? Oh, he's hard. Oh, he's hard. Wow. Do you want to talk?
I never sent it.
Wait, what am I?
Okay.
Alright, let me fix my shoe, baby.
I never. I'm wondering if it won't let me invite me to the game or not.
See, now this is something worthwhile. Do I just ban whatever? Ban T-ball, mushroom?
Okay, try sending it now.
Dude, I'm gonna play him, baby. Oh, they ban my lease in. Why? Stop banning my lease in.
I thought you had
Random ban, Play tall. No, I don't. Can you leave? You don't have Paul, you know I love you. I know I'm like, okay, well, you want to fight? Let's go right now. You meet? All I seen is Pedro and someone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Pedro and Jose. Did you watch that?
Play.
That dog.
Oh no.
Wait, they were boxing? So they got
I may like temporarily DC'd.
Wonder if it's with.
I'm a good man.
Close it. Exit. I'll have to sign out.
Everyone ban my lease in, bro.
I wonder if they changed something. Because we usually don't have this problem.
Well, League said that there were issues. Some people hitting the play button and just turning gray. So they worked on that patch.
Hey, go ahead and start. We'll catch up with you. I don't want to wait. I don't want to make them wait.
Yeah.
If we're having technical difficulties. We'll get them on the next one.
Well, they actually changed the game.
No way.
Southside something? Southside bubble? Southside bubble tea. Southside bubble tea. Southside bubble tea. Dude, ban Timo. That was one game. All one.
Okay, it's not reopening now.
Get out of here.
Just been. Is that a ringtone?
That's his ringtone.
It's a horrible ringtone. Okay, it's not launching. No. streaming right now? Oh, they can hear our audio. Okay. Oh, and our music failed us. Okay. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll be right back. We're still picking up audio from somewhere.
Yeah. This works.
Wait a minute. Paul, get out of there. We won that straight hard. If only you know I got some kills. No, I got that. Because my father was blocked it. What? What? You flashed me. That was me. Oh, you did.
Okay, so server didn't crash. No idea, I just hit the play button, so it's running through that. So it didn't crash. This is,
We have 4 viewers right now. Okay, I'm gonna say close out, exit, clear out completely everything. It's running Rocket League on the background. For League of Legends, it should say Streamlabs, nothing's on there. More if I just do the updates. Nothing's changed except the background. I don't think that would have done it. So hard to come in second.
Yeah.
And
Kick them in the face.
okay.
There it goes.
There it goes.
I'm gonna switch it to the.
Oh, I didn't switch it. My bad.
Oops.
There we go.
Oh, that's good. Keep him there. No, not keep him there, but like, that's good that he's there.
Alright. Super sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties on our side. So, welcome to the League of Legends live stream. I hope you're super excited. Right now, it's in the loading process. We will hopefully get the game going in a second. Before it starts, I'd like to go over the terms that hopefully would help you guys while watching. So firstly, you have the term of MOBA. So League of Legends is a MOBA, which stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. This means that the game is set inside of a map on an arena. It's not muted, is it? Is it too loud?
No, it's not loud. They have to try and switch to something else.
Is it working now?
I can hear you. I'm just scared when the music kicks in. It's going to be louder.
Yeah.
We're stuck at 94%.
This is fun. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yes. League of Legends consists of 3 lanes and a jungle area in between. Did I completely break? It's good?
They're live now. They're playing. So it should kick in just a second.
Yeah. Super scary about this. But basically, there's 3 lanes, the top, middle, and the bottom lane, with a jungle area in the middle. Of course, how champions are divided into lanes or positions, depending on their capabilities. For example, your top laners are going to be your main damage dealers or your tanks of the team. Junglers are able to clear jungle camps very quickly. They'll normally consist of AoEs, course, your mid laners are normally going to be your mages or your assassins on your team. Your bot lane is going to be your ADC or your attack damage carry, which of course is going to be your main damage dealer of your team. The ADC is probably most likely going to carry the game. And then finally, you have your support champions, which the main goal of your support is to keep the rest of the team alive. So let me pull up my information here. So right now we have our top laner going Yasuo, and the opponent's top laner will be going a Jarvan. Our jungler will be Rammus, their jungler is a Riven. Our mid laner will be Veigar, their mid is a Kai'Sa. Our ADC is Caitlyn, their ADC is Ahri. And then finally supports, our support is Morgana, but theirs is a Blitzcrank. This is also going to be a very interesting concept, and the balances of the team will be very good. Alright, so
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
while the blue buff is going to be up. So it looks like the top team
30 seconds until minions spawn.
blue buff, and it looks like our jungler is playing blue as well. Or they may attempt to steal jungler. Very interesting.
Huh?
Is to basically build CS and grind.
The time of man has come to an end.
Minions have spawned.
The time of man has come to an end. The time of man has come to an end. I put the goal in golem. That was humor. Other golems find that to be appropriately funny.
First blood.
Well, at least for me. So we're still trying to get things set up. So if the gauge is mysteriously stopped, just understand that's us working behind the scenes to make sure this keeps running smoothly. With a grapple from that glitch, it looks like this Caitlyn may be shut if she's not able to get out properly. Which looks like with a knight from the Morgana, or sorry, from the Blitzcrank, looks like that Caitlyn just got out. I was about to channel, but Blitz is still advancing. It looks like we may get another kill from Yasuo on this ribbon, which 2 kills ahead in the top lane will be really good for our game. In a little bit, as soon as champions start to back and actually build gold, then we're going to be able to see what their builds are, and hopefully be able to predict what they're going to build. For example, that we're going to be able to see whether or not Caitlyn will be building items such as we're going to be able to see if she's building static shiv or ID first. For the looks of it, Caitlyn hasn't got her main starting island yet. Ooh, and that was just a kill from the Kaisa on our Morgana, which not that great. It looks like the advanced team actually is almost out of it does appear that we are slightly ahead in CS now, especially in the jungle. Now, jungle CS normally isn't going to be that boring, nor is the CS of the support champions. However, as the match goes on, the CS will eventually begin to become more and more relevant in the game, as it's going to usually depend on show you who's currently at hit points as well. So, it looks like the Yasuo just got ganked by Jarvan, and we'll be able to get out of this. Let's go here. He's getting pursued, of course, by Jarvan and Riven. He may be making his way towards mid, hopefully getting help from our mid lane Vitar, unless he's able to shut these 2 by himself, and it looks like it was the case. And our top laner was just killed. So, 9-second respawn. Of course, now as the game goes on, respawns will be eventually taking longer and longer to happen. And it appears that our mid and top laners almost have their ults up. But of course, the opponent's team, their already has their ults up, and excuse me, and their ribbon is 1 level away.
Dude, this is interesting. I'm gonna go coach you.
Of course, now the ultimate of the champion is the strongest ability of the champion, and can usually either make or break it. So, we'll be able to see these in actions hopefully in a bit. It looks like the Kaisa has moved bot, unless of course she already just got this place swapped, which is probably what happened. Because Ari's more built for mid and Kaisa's more built for bot. We'll see if our Yasuo can pick up this ribbon. Keep in mind that the way the camera works in this program we're using, it's going to auto-flip between champions. So it may flip to a champion that not a whole lot of action's going on with, and then it may flip back to another.
Hey, you guys just start.
So it looks like the Caitlyn was grappled, but the Kaisa wasn't able to move in on the Caitlyn, allowing her to escape. Of course, now Blitz got his Ignite off on Caitlyn. However, Caitlyn was able to move that Kaisa, which, of course, out poke just means damage from a really long distance, which is Caitlyn's Q. Caitlyn's Q can poke, and if not careful, that puts Grains may get the jump on him. However, one of Caitlyn's trap is in the bush, and Caitlyn gains vision where her trap is in a short area. Of course, now that Morgana got grappled, so looks like they didn't have vision there. Which is okay. They're getting a Kaisa really low, which hopefully this will help us. Rammus is coming down for a gank, and if they move in on with their jungler, they may be able to shut that Blitzcrank. Of course, now you may wave of minions coming in, and Blitz and the Rammus appears to be retreating. However, the opponent's team just playing Dragon. Now, of course, the Drakes of this game are very vital to gameplay. When you kill a Infernal Drake, you're going to get a permanent attack boost to all items you buy in the shop, which is very important. So that means that our opponents are now going to be able to punch out more damage for every Drake. Of course, now there are 5 types of Drakes. We have the Infernal Drake, which of course, as we just saw, gives a stat buff to a attack stat buff to every item in the shop. Next up, Cloud Drake. Cloud Drake basically is going to give you a permanent speed buff and attack speed buff. Mountain is going to give you defense, I believe. And finally, the Elder Drake. Elder Drake will give you a boost to all of your stats. And will give you a greater boost if you have killed all 4 Drakes on your team. Elder Drake, however, is not going to spawn in until 30 minutes in the game, so you may not see it, which is always okay. Rammus is now going to be clearing Krugs, which is easily the most annoying jungle camp to clear, just because the Krugs are split apart. That's my personal opinion. I did play a little jungle last year. Not super good at it. That's why I'm doing this now. It looks like our Vigard has his ult up, and of course is actually ahead in leveling. So is our Yasuo. It appears the only ones who don't have their ults is our jungle and our support, which is normally pretty normal. However, the opponent's team have all their ults up, which means our team has got to be a little bit careful until we get all our ults up. Rammus is of course now clearing the red, and Jarvan, it looks like he's about to move into the mid lane to help with the Ahri. There's a lot of combat going on in top lane. This is kind of normal for top. Because you have these really close melee champions in the top lane, so this is kind of normal. It looks like that Riven would just escape the Yasuo, but he may be able to kill the turret, and it looks like he did, and we have another kill on the Riven. Alright, so it looks like this Jarvan here is looking to get the jump on the Yasuo. However, he moved out just before the Yasuo came in, which, if he honestly would have waited, he may have gotten the jump on Yasuo and would have been able to. So it looks like now it's going to be Yasuo and Jarvan, and you may see each other. Back in mid, looks like our Vigard is able to get a combo off on Ahri just before she flashed out. Well, the Blitz gets a level of bot. This Jarvan's also going to be trying to clear Krugs, and he may get a kill. Yep. But here comes Riven, and he's ooh, and that was a shutdown, which means he probably had a bounty on his character. You only gain a bounty by killing other champions and just getting them on their head. Since he had a bounty, that means he was doing a lot of kills for our team. However, when shut, the opponent's team now has an additional gold bonus, which is not going to bode well for our players. Currently looks like we are behind S on the spectrum. The only place where we're ahead really is going to be our top jungle, which is not great. ADC, actually we're behind in bottom as well. This part is really messing me up because I know the order. I have to remember to switch Kaisa and Ahri, but we're behind in here's the support mainly. It looks like we're ahead actually in CS itself. Except for bottom and support, which could make sense. Their support's actually getting really hard pushed on us, and we may need a gank down here from our jungle eventually. And it looks like that Jarvan is moving toward Dragon, so as soon as it spawns in, they can look for an opportunity to kill it. Of course, now the opportunities to actually kill the Drake come every once in a while, depending on where the opponent's team is located, as well as how many kills or how many players are respawning in your team and the opponent's team. Rammus actually just pinged the Scuttle, sorry. This, I believe, great. This is the Rift Hero. So the Rift Hero is really important to this, and if the team is behind, they're normally going to go for that. Of course, now they just got the Infernal Drake again, which means they have a higher attack buff on all items purchased at the shop. Yes. The Rift Herald, basically what happens is when you kill it, you gain an item that can summon the Rift Herald to fight with you. This is really important, especially to clearing lanes or pushing ahead in lanes you were behind in, which is going to be really important. So Vigor was able to get a stun on the Ahri, however it looks like all his abilities were behind and he couldn't land a combo. oh, looks like she's moving out, and she's deciding to push back to turret before she channels back. Yasuo is pushing really far behind turret, which is really unsafe for him, because if he's not careful, the Riven can catch him in turret and shut him down. It looks like we may actually get to the first turret, which is something really amazing, and first turret's always a really good thing to aim for, which means you're probably ahead in that lane, or ahead in that area specifically. Alright, turret playing just fall. I'm really sorry. So the turret plane just fell, which means that there's going to be a lot less armor on those turrets, which means we may be able to get the first turret. Of course, now that Riven has survived on very little health, and there she goes. And the first turret is also destroyed. Just amazing for our team. Let's see here. So, however, it looks like the bottom lane isn't doing as well as the top, and is actually getting pushed really far in. Of course, now Kai'Sa's a really good ADC, and especially if you allow her to get fed. On top of that, with the Blitzcrank, who is able to grapple from far away. Now, if our top laner is not careful, this Jarvan is gonna gank him. However, he noticed him, and eventually is chasing him back to the turret. Once again, if our top laner is not careful, he will get caught in the turret's attack, and basically the turret will target the champion or enemy closest to the turret. And if you're not careful, getting hit by that turret hurts. It will do a massive chunk of your attack. Now, you may see that here if the Yasuo decides to push up on his arm without stacking him up. So it looks like our team is looking to push middle, and it looks like Yasuo may be coming down to the south. So it looks like we have decided to push mid, and of course now this is starting a team fight. So this is where we're normally going to see a lot of things happen. So Ahri already killed. Riven out. Now is Jarvan. And Jarvan may be able to get down bottom, however, it looks like that was not the case, and our mid laner managed to get the Jarvan. Which means they're probably going to be able to take the middle turret unless Blitzcrank and Kai'Sa decide to move up. And it was not the case, and middle turret has fallen to us. Now middle is normally the place where we would push on the most, because middle is the shortest lane in the game. Right now, it's very clear to see how each lane is linked, and middle's the easiest to push because it's the shortest. Which meaning that if you get a Herald here, it has the least amount of distance to go. So they may be setting up for a Herald if they decide to back up here. It would make sense, as the opponents have just respawned and are now making their way out. Now the opponent's team's top priority is going to be defending that middle turret. As soon as they take out this turret up here, the only thing left between them and the Nexus is 2 more turrets over here and the inhibitor. However, if they take the inhibitor, super minions will begin to spawn, and that's super beneficial to the game. The super minions are really strong minions. They are usually a lot more tanky than our however, it's like our mid laner just however, that did burn the Blitzcrank's Ignite, it looks like. So that will be down for a little bit. However, our Rammus is getting chased down by 4 opponents and was shut down. Sorry, Nikki. This Yasuo may be able to poke you to kill. However, it looks like he may be going for the turrets at the top. This Ahri is also appears just to be defending turret. So let's see how much damage our Yasuo will be able to get out. Oh, almost got a kill in the Kai'Sa, which would have been very beneficial to our bottom lane. However, with the majority of bot lane distracted, our bottom laners are able to push up and get a decent amount of damage on that turret, at least half, which not super great, however, better than nothing. And hopefully, if they decide to go roam again, our bottom laners can push up on that, and we'll have a full clear on first row turrets in every lane, which is amazing in League, because the more turrets you have cleared, the further you're able to push your minions, and the further the opponents have to go before they reach your turret. So it looks like the Jarvan's going to be going for Krugs, and it looks like our team is now pinging the monsters, which means that they're gonna want to hit them. It looks like Caitlyn and Morgana are moving out to help Rammus take Cloud Drake. Cloud Drake, of course, is going to give you a permanent speed buff. However, this Jarvan may be lingering close here. Now, it may be really beneficial for the opponent's team to take the rift. That way they're able to push that middle lane, which we have pushed in super far on. Oh no. So, our bottom lane's not doing well. Alright, we're gonna check CS again. So, we are super ahead in the top lane. 146 on our CS compared to 762, which is strange because Riven's actually been hanging out a lot, but she's just going to be hanging out here, which I should have believed that Riven should have been the jungle based on positioning here, but it looks like she's actually the top. Then she is extremely far behind. Our Rammus, of course, is ahead on CS there. Our mid laner, which is a Vigar, is ahead of the Ahri. Our Caitlyn is slightly behind the Kai'Sa, and Morgana is not that far behind the Blitzcrank. So this is actually a super close match. We are heading gold, which may bode well for us, and we currently have 3 turrets down compared to the 1, and the one they have down is the bottom lane. However, that's going to give them an advantage on taking the dragon. However, we just got another top lane turret, and 3 other 5 players are moving out. Totally counters Yasuo, who's already moving out mid. Super also is actually going to be taking a red buff mini-map here, while Ahri's pinging because she's about to die in the lane. Of course, now here comes Jarvan, Riven, and Kai'Sa as well. Not too far behind, trying to take out our mid laner, who's pushing very far on this Ahri. However, this may open up for a Riven and Kai'Sa shut, which is awesome for our mid lane again, and he's going to be trying to push it on this Jarvan, which he did, and got the triple kill, which is amazing. Of course, now kills can stat, and the highest is a pentakill, which will go into an ace, which is amazing if you can get one. However, we only get triple here, which isn't that bad. Caitlyn did try to slow the Blitzcrank, because if she managed to slow it, they would probably be able to go in and combo on him, and killing him. Of course, now Yasuo may be shut here by the Ahri. However, instead of opening up the combo on her Ahri, she needs to run towards turret. However, Blitzcrank did get the shot, which not the best for Blitz to get the shot. It looks like Ahri's about to die here too because she was ignited on low health. But Blitzcrank getting that shut down just means he's just going to be a lot more tanky. Scrap, like that. Supports normally don't do a whole lot of damage. They're there to mainly give boost to the ADC for the most part. Looks like our players are going to be moving down bottom to hopefully take this on turret and as well as counter. However, for their players, are 3 and Morgana's down, and so Rammus and Caitlyn are now dead. And it looks like the opponent's team is taking Kyle Train, which is actually going to be super good for them. Vigar decided to try him in, however, he got grappled by Blitz in the center. So it looks like Jarvan and Kai'Sa are moving in on the Drake. They got the kill on it, and now they have a permanent speed boost. Speaking of the Drakes, there's going to be a new patch coming out very soon called Rise of the Elements, but the Drakes will be very important because depending on which Drake a team has killed the most of, will alter the trend of the map, which I am super excited for. For example, right now we have mostly Fire Drakes killed over the Infernal, which means that all the bushes and part of the walls will be destroyed on the map, which is super cool. And it's gonna change your strategy a lot. Because let's say you want more walls because you want to make it harder for them to chase you through the jungle and you don't get lost, then you're gonna want to focus down the mountain. You're not gonna want to focus down the Infernal because that's gonna open you guys up. Looks like Yasuo's gonna move in on Ahri and get a triple, and with a blitz that's a quadra kill, and he may be able to get a penta on Jarvan. Speaking of this, Rammus is starting to move in on this inhibitor, which inhibitors are super important. Once we get the inhibitor destroyed, then we will be able to push this mid. So that was a penta, which is amazing, as well as an ace. So now their entire team is dead. First one to be respawning is going to be the Kai'Sa. If they're able to push in these 2 turrets, it may just be game over. Of course, now Kai'Sa has respawned, and she's going to throw her abilities and try and defend here. However, alright, other 2 players are in on the team fun guys again. So is Ari. This Blitzcrank may be killed. We'll just see here. Kaisa also is an extreme threat. There goes Kaisa. There goes Blitz. It looks like this is game over for the opponents. Jarvan's just gonna stand here, try not to get destroyed by the Yasuo. Who of course gets shut by the Blitz once again though. It's not amazing if the support gets the bonus gold. You're normally going with that bonus gold to damage. Alright, so that was the first match. A solid victory for our team. After that astonishing push into mid, we were able to open our way up and win the game. So, hopefully we'll be able to record other phases of the game. Not only that, hopefully we'll be able to record the banning and picking phase of the game, because with that, that's where a lot of strategy goes into. We'll be back in a bit, hopefully with champion ban and select.
That's one. That's two. Okay. We're gonna use this as a microphone.
Are we using that as a mic?
Test one. Test two. It's supposed to be. Test one. He's not in there. There it goes. Now I can turn that down. I have control now. Test one. Test one. Okay, so.
You killed me! You crashed! You first flash! Go!
So in check fact.
On his impact! He killed me! He bug flatted. He smacked the whatever that one is. My quadra. That was my quadra. Wait, Pensa! Wait! No Pensa for you.
I don't want to play people that are hard. We don't troll like this.
That was my quadra. That was my quadra.
Put on.
That was my quadra.
I mean, Gavin got a Penta.
He is.
They grouped up. Now I can get a
Turn it back on.
Yeah, just let it run so I can hear what it sounds like.
Okay. Test 1, 2. Make sure this is.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
So
good.
much better now.
Okay, we're back. This is spectator delay. How joy! 2 minutes of spectator delay. Exciting. Exhilarating. So, while the delay is going through, let's talk about their picks. Yeah. Alright. So, it appears that for their top laners, they're going to be going a Gragas. Looks like their top laner is going to be going Riven again. I don't know what's up with this order. Why are they they are really out of order. Basically, the order of the game is supposed to be top, jungle, middle, ADC, support. That way it makes my job easier and it makes the player's job easier. However, from this, it looks like they're really out of order. So, of course, for our team, our top laner is going to be a Gragas. Our jungle is going to be a Shivara, I think is how you say it. I honestly forgot the champion's name. Our middle is going to be a Pantheon. Our bottom laner is going to be Ashe, and our support is going to be a Lux. Now on their team, we're going to be having a Kayn top, a Kayn jungle actually, Riven top. Their support is going to be this champion, whose name just left me. Their mid laner is going to be the Ahri most likely, and their bottom laner is going to be this champion, whose name I also just forgot. So yeah. Oh, looks like we'll be running to 5:30 today. That's fun. I will be right back. We're back. I just struggled with the mouse for a bit. Mouse difficulties? No. So, my expectations, honestly, hopefully we're going to win again. I don't know about the decision with Pantheon middle, because Pantheon's normally going to be your top laner or your ADC. He's a melee champion, and he doesn't usually go well against mages or assassins, which Ahri is a mage, so that's going to be fun. Alright, so after spectator delay, we're going to move into loading. With this, I could probably actually talk about the summoner spells, see what they're going to run. So our top lane for the Gragas is going to be running teleport, which is not pretty standard for your top lane champion, is going to be running teleport most likely. Teleport allows you to, oh, there we go. Teleport is going to allow him to jump to any ally or ally minion, which is going to be super great for him. Now, every champion, of course, on our team has running Flash, which is basically just a quick getaway. Dodge skill shots, that's normally what Flash is going to be used for. The Shivara, of course, is now going to be running Smite. Now, this is actually standard for junglers, and this is why the Kayn up here is probably a jungler, because he's running Smite. Only your junglers are going to run Smite. It's, of course, necessary to clear jungle camps is to run Smite, especially this early on. If you don't get a leash from either your mid your top or your bottom ADC, you're going to want to run Smite so you can get that kill off. Next up is the Pantheon and Ashe on our team running Ignite. Now, Ignite normally isn't standard for your ADC. In fact, that's actually probably going to be on your support most of the time. And Ignite's standard in as well as 1v1s. Of course, now Ignite, what's it's going to do is it's going to deal a lot of damage in a short period of time, and when the Ahri was killed in the previous games, most of her deaths came from Ignite damage. And then finally, you have Heal. Heal is a very standard ability. You're going to want to have at least one champion with Heal on your team. That way, in case you're in a pinch, get that heal off, and you should be good to go for the rest of the game. Or not the rest of the game, but for a good while. So, their jungle is going to be running the blue buff, while our jungle is going to be running the red. So, this is actually... going to be very interesting to see in the way that the junglers clear camps, because they can either do vertical jungling, which is going through their side jungle, or sorry, this is horizontal, my bad. So you do horizontal jungling, which is clearing all the camps and their sided jungle, which is a lot of junglers do that. Or you can go vertical jungling, which is clearing this area right here, because this is a red buff. This is a red buff here on the side, and this is the blue buff here. So no matter what, you're gonna get a red and the blue, depending on your clear style. For example, if our Shavara started blue, she could have moved up to the enemy's red, cleared some of their camps before moving back down to clear the rest of our camps. That way, the Kane would have had to backtrack. I think that's his name. I need to learn champions' names again. It's not telling me. That's nice. So this is Lux. Lux is actually a very versatile champion. Lux can actually, depending on how you build her, can play any lane. And it just got really quiet in here, and I feel really good. On, you come in to watch?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
How'd you guys do?
It's too easy.
What a monkey move coming from a man.
Yeah, hey, did we verse again?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, we stopped this team.
Alright.
I feel even after that.
So it looks like, despite the fact there's a different matchup, looks like this Riven's probably going to get early shut again. It may lead to another first blood for our team. Which, once again, first blood, super great.
No, it was me.
Yeah, nobody's got a kill yet.
Yeah, I thought. Or did I support? I'll remember. I'm a field player. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm so focused on it.
Bro, I'm kind of bored. I kind of wish we didn't end so fast. Like,
Anyway, good luck.
Go have fun on.
Kept farming them. No, they surrendered.
Alright, so sorry, I got distracted. So looking back into this, so it looks like we're at the bottom lane, despite the fact getting pushed in. Megan early kill. Once again, this is laning phase. You're not going to see a whole lot of kills during this. Once they actually move into ganking phase, then we're probably going to see kills pick up. The final phase of the game will be team fight phase. This is at least the information I found, told me. So yeah, not going to see a whole lot of kills. This is actually at the end of laning phase is where we're going to see first blood pop up. Yeah. So, let's talk about the champions. There are some here that I don't know a whole lot about, just simply because I'm not super experienced in the game. But I will deal with what I know. So, the opponent's top is, of course, Riven. Riven's a very standard top laner. She's very close range, and I believe she has a wall jump ability. I haven't actually looked through Riven's kit since I was like, hey, I may play her. And we got first blood in bot lane. Alright, so... Alright, so moving to mid, it looks like we may get a kill against our Pantheon. Not that great, he has already burned his flash. However, our Savara, who is one of the few junglers I know about, her ult allows her to turn into a dragon. She's already got blue smite, which this smite not only doesn't deal a ton of damage, but it's gonna slow. So this is really good. We'll check her CS real quickly. So it looks like actually in all of the lanes, except for the support position, but then again they are 1 CS off each, we are ahead, which is amazing. However, we may get a kill against our Gragas, which is not that great, unless he can turn the tides on this Riven. However, she ignited him, so he's got a ton of damage. However, according to the chat here, Riven did burn her ult. So, this will be really good for information. During League, you may see certain pings pop up. This is just players relaying information back to each other. I don't know how long the cooldown for Riven's ult is, especially at first level. However, they won't have to actually have to sit and worry about Riven for a while now. And Riven's almost dead, so she's probably gonna back. And our Pantheon is actually pushing up in mid, which is awesome against the Ahri. We also have, it appears we are losing bottom lane, which as of now, laning phase, not that important. It's too early to tell how this game's gonna go. However, if we do lose bot, bot's the hardest lane to gain back. Of course now, our bottom laner is playing Ashe, which she's gonna get a lot of slows off. Her ult is gonna stun. She also, that was her E you just saw, which basically sends out a bird, and if it hits a bush and the champion's in the bush, they can't hide in that bush for a decent amount of time. See here. So we actually have a Renekton as their support. That's not even this champion, I just forgot. He's actually a really good support champion, especially when paired with a Zyra, because those two champions are actually designed to go with each other. Alright, so it looks like we're getting pushed back down again. And it looks like our jungler is going to rotate bottom, hopefully try and get this push up. If not, she's just going to kill her, she's going to clear our jungle camps, and our team may go for an early Drake. Too early to tell. We are ahead by 1 kill, which isn't saying a lot because there hasn't been many kills. So we'll just have to see what's happening. The Gragas may get a kill on the Riven. Things are really voting up for him. It looks like they banned Yasuo early, and they may have also banned Udyr, which when I talked to a player, he was like, yeah, may play Udyr top. So it looks like they either banned Udyr or, based off the results of the previous game, banned Yasuo, which not that great. And we already just got a kill, and the opponent's ADC also got a kill. Not awesome. Now they're ahead in kills, and we almost got that Riven, except turret started to target our Gragas. So the reason that the Ahri got the kill was because Pantheon tried pushing up too much, lost minion coverage, and got targeted by turret, which turret, especially during laning phase, gonna do a lot of damage. Good job, advice, Maggie. So we move here. Sadly, we haven't been able to get a kill off on that Riven just quite yet, which, not amazing. Remember, the first death on the opponent's team was the Renekton, or Rakan, not Renekton. Oh man. I need to study champions' names. Hopefully I'll be better at this next time. So looks like this Riven's really hugging turret, which means our Gragas is actually pushing up a lot, and this may lead to an early push down of the top turret like last game. However, we have the ADCs, supports, and junglers all around the bottom lane. Of course now, Lux throwing her shield is going to give a lot of support, and there is the Savara's ultimate, which is, like I said, turns her into a dragon, which allows us to get a kill on the support and ADC, and if we are lucky, get a kill on the jungler, which we did. So that is amazing. We are now ahead 4-2. We're also ahead in gold right now, which means our characters on our team is going to have a lot more items on their characters. Let's see what they're building early. So Savara's already got her pair of boots and the recurve bow, which is going to increase her attack speed. Pantheon has already got a longsword and a warhammer, which, once again, damage. Lots of damage. Our Ashe has already got BF Sword. Then again, BF Sword is a very standard early game item, but she's also building Pickaxe, which means she may be going for an early IE, or Infinity Edge, which very good item for ADCs to have because that greatly boosts your chance to crit. Of course now, Lux only has Frostfang, which, then again, very standard Lux item, especially, ADC item, not ADC support, my apologies. And she is slightly behind in CS. So, it looks like the opponent's jungler may be building more health, because he's got a Phage and a Skirmisher Saber. We'll just have to see what the builds are later. That way we can dissect these more and hopefully get better results. And this just, whoops, that was my fault. So it looks like we got another kill for our team. So, looks like their mid laner may be moving to help out the Ahri if they don't move up top. Because that Riven needs to push up a lot by the time the Gragas respawns, which he just respawned, which means he's going to be able to make his way back up the lane. It's going to be really well if Lux is able to get her root, throw her ult, and also throw her AoE. And then plus Ashe maybe throwing her ult as well as her Q and W. That's going to be a lot of damage, and that's going to be a lot of kills if they're able to land these combos. Granted, Lux's combos are very standard combos. Looks like our Savara just took another blue, which is going to be really well for her. This is going to give her a lot more mana. That way she can throw her abilities a lot more often. So it looks like our Pantheon may die to the Ahri and the Kayn. So Kayn's going to be there. He's hopefully going to hug turret, which he didn't. However, Kayn still ran off, and Pantheon's going to try and pursue. However, we got a shot on the Ashe. Not that good. That's going to be that's going to be a lot more gold for them. And the Riven also killed our Gragas. Once again, that's not that good. That means this Riven, after clearing this wave of minions coming up, will be able to push up. And that's also a kill on the Pantheon. Their team is actually pushing a lot more this time. They're being a lot more aggressive in some areas. And it looks like our ward's being taken out by the Kayn, so not that great. Our Savara may try and take this Ahri. Ahri should have comboed there. That would have been a kill. I'm not saying it was a good idea to go in with a kill. However, with that attractability, if Ahri was able to move in, she could have potentially killed. Don't know if her DPS was high enough yet, but it may have been. So, Lux got that root. If Lux had her ult, Lux has her ult up. Lux should have thrown her ult and thrown her AoE as well. While the Ashe also is working on it. Ashe just got knocked up, which is not that great for Ashe. Ashe on all her attacks actually gets a slow. That's a kill on the Ashe. So we are actually falling behind this game. We may still be ahead in CS. For top lane, we definitely are. Our top laner almost at 100. So is our jungler. Our jungler is also almost to 100 already. We appear to be ahead in mid lane, and bot we are behind, and the support players are tied. So Savara actually just got another kill, and she may be able to get a kill on the Rakan, which she did. So this is amazing, and she may be able to get a kill on the Kayn, but he flashed over a wall. But he's closely pursued by Gragas, and he may be able to get this kill. Let's see here. Sadly he didn't. However, Savara is moving back up, and it looks like they're going to try and pincer him, and they got the kill in the shut on the Kayn. The only champion that's actually behind in level right now is the Rakan and our Ashe, sadly. However, it looks like we may be able to push this bottom turret down with the first turret ours. Unless Riven's able to out-damage, which she wasn't. And the first turret goes to us, which is amazing, again, because that's going to be an early push. And with the fall of the first turret, that's going to be the official end of the lane phase. Actually, lane phase normally ended a lot earlier. However, lane phase normally concludes with the falling of the first turret, because now champions are more worried about pushing up these turrets. This Riven's actually looking like she's going to try and push this down before Gragas can get back to her. And Ari missed her opportunity to combo when she had that track land. So, so right now, our ADC is moving back down, pursued by the Kane. Savara's actually looks like she's currently clearing wolves, leaving our support Lux with no help. And they are moving in. If Lux or anybody is able to land a stun, she needs to throw her ult. That will be a lot of damage. Lux is a character where you're going to want to throw that ult as much as possible. Lux ult has a low cooldown and has high damage. In fact, a lot of Lux kids will build a cooldown reduction purely to get more ults out on their Lux. Let me check the time here. Okay, I'm good. So let's see here. Any more clues to their builds right now? Argregas is actually building a Luden's Echo and a Hex Tech Revolver. This is, of course, now some AP damage, which Vegas isn't an ADC or attack damage carry, which means he's just not going to do a lot of damage with his autos. Most of his damage is going to come from his abilities. Savara already got the Stalker's Blade of Blood Razor, which is the highest level that this item can get. Of course, now depending on your champion build and what kind of smite you want for your jungler, you're going to build different one of these. For example, our jungler has the Stalker's Blade, while the opponent's jungler has the Skirmisher's Saber. Those are the two different versions of this item, and there are different crystals that go in the center that also change their effects. Our Savara is also building a Satanic Hydra, which you can only build these on melee champions, which I guess with her shapeshifting ability she would be considered. Anyways, this is going to give her a lot of health and a lot of attack damage, as well as a lot of health regen, which is going to be really good. Let's see here. Our Pantheon actually just got the Mercury's Treads, which every champion is going to want to build boots, just to get that little bit of an attack speed. Our Ashe has already got her IE, which is going to greatly increase her crit rate, which is going to be great, especially if she decides to build Static Shiv next, which is going to give her, once again, more crit, but also going to cause an almost AoE, mainly a chain attack of sorts, to enemy champions, which is going to be really good for her. She's also got slightly magical boots, which this is based off her runes. Finally, support, we have Eye of the Watchers, which it's really good that our support has already got the Eye Open, because there are two forms of this item: Eye Close, Eye Open. Eye Open is what you want for this item. Of course, now the opponent's team, they have a Black Cleaver on their jungler, which is what I thought they were going to run. Black Cleaver is just going to give you a lot more damage and a lot more health. There's no real clues to what their top is building besides their Ninja Tabi, which is just going to give you some more speed. Their ADC, of course, now has got Ginso's and the Radon's Hurricane. So this is going to give you some AD AP, some speed as well. And then the Hurricane is actually going to give you speed and strike crit chance. On top of that, it's also going to give you 2 additional attacks per one you make. So for every arrow that this champion throws, there will be 2 more shot at the opponent. Ari's got a Luden's Echo as well as the Sorcerer's Shoes. Most mages are going to build Sorcerer's Shoes, because this gives them magic penetration. Finally, we have the Rakan. Rakan's already got his Eye of the Watchers open. He's also already building Forbidden Idol, which is going to build some more support items, as well as Mercury's Treads. So let's get back into the game. So it looks like the opponent's team got really far ahead on kills. Not that great for our team. We need to push back on kills. However, it looks like we're about to do this, as I believe we are ahead in CS. Our top laner is definitely ahead, as well as our jungle. Our mid laner is ahead of the Ahri, and our ADC sadly is behind on CS, and our support is actually ahead compared to their support. However, they do have 2 Cloud Drakes, meaning that they're going to get a lot more speed. However, they pushed in the top inhib, which this may be the final push for the team. You never know. They can be pushed out of this. However, the closest respawn is Riven and Ari. Riven doesn't have a lot of items built as the last time we checked, so we're gonna see here. Savara's actually going to channel back. In fact, it looks like a lot of our players will be channeling back here, because I bet from the recent kills they have a lot of gold now, and they want to spend it so they get the right items. I did that again, my bad. So let's see here. It looks like we're going to get a kill on that Riven. And it looks like we may move into some more opponent champions as well. The Rakan actually needs to probably head back. Not head back to base, but stay in the back of the line. He got too aggressive and pushed too far up. So it looks like our team has gotten completely shut out. Lux and Pantheon are coming, maybe to push down these 2 turrets. It may actually be more beneficial to push down the top or the bottom turret to distract the opponent's team and cause them to go there, while the remaining part of our team, when they respawn, push in that middle one, while the rest of the opponents are distracted. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have some more conflict here. We actually have a super minion coming up for us. I don't know if this is the first super minion or not. However, that's going to be really good for us, getting these super minions in, especially if we're able to get multiple in. Then that'll be really good for us. The Ari sadly missed her skill shot, and it looks like they may be going for the 3rd and final Cloud Drake. Of course, now, Drake's boosts are increasingly stacked, and you get a max boost plus an additional effect when you stack 3 of the same types of Drake. Of course, now this, we actually got a double kill on the Lux, and this because Lux threw her ult, and we almost got, actually it is an ace on the opponent's team, with 30 seconds for their respawn. And this may be the best chance to push up that middle lane and just completely take them out. This actually may be the best way for our team to push in. Gragas may need to return, but he's probably going to be perfectly fine, as we have 13 seconds till the closest respawn, and that was a quick turret takedown. Alright, so we may be moving to another takedown on the turret, which is going to be really good for us. Yep. And here come the opponent's team, however. They may be able to push in on us. As long as we're able to push in with at least a few champions, and we're actually still killing them. Right. So, here come the opponents now. So that was actually really good for us, the way we got all those kills, and if Gragas is potentially able, he may be able to push down Nexus. Probably not, and he's probably going to have to back with Lux. However, since we got Nexus down, that's really good for us, and if we're able to take it down before the inhibitors back up, which means when all 3 inhibitors are up, the Nexus will actually regain health. If we're able to get our team down here and take out the Nexus for inhib spawns, which then again, the alert for inhib respawn has not come up yet, so we should be perfectly safe. So we're moving here. That's probably going to be a really quick takedown on the advanced minion. Oh my god, I just forgot the name of it. Super minion. And they may be waiting in mid lane for our opponents. It actually probably would be best if they are pushing up. And it looks like Pantheon may have just given away what they are doing by coming in with the minions still on him. He gave away the direction he was heading, and it looks like the entire opponent's team will be moving on them as they try to take out the Baron Nashor. Now, Baron Nashor gives an amazing buff. It's a temporary buff, not permanent like the Drakes, and here comes the opponent's team. The Baron actually gives a amazing buff because not only does it buff you a lot, it buffs minions a lot. And Gragas, while they were distracted up top, decided to come in and try to take their inhib. Alright, that's a kill on the Ahri, and they're going to move in, and they're going to give those buffs to their minions, and it looks like, ooh, inhib has respawned, which means the Nexus is going to be regaining health. Is not good for our team. However, we do have the Baron Nashor buff. Now, this isn't a win-all, beat-all, but it's a good buff. I forgot the exact, not the exact requirements, but the exact buffs it gives. However, it is really strong, and it makes minions really scary. Because minions normally aren't a threat, but with Baron boost, they are definitely one. Looks like Ashe is actually going to be killed here, but she tried to push down into their turrets. And it looks like this may be the end of Lux as well, and several of our teammates. However, Gragas does a lot of damage to turret before getting killed, and the turret is about at 25%. This is actually really good for us, and with Respawn and Savar not being the only one dead, we may be able to take this. It may be beneficial to push in, another lane besides the middle, because that's being heavy focused now. And it may also be beneficial for our opponents to actually push up and try to push down the middle turret while our team is busy respawning. So they missed their opportunity to get a push, because now minions are at their base, whereas they could have been pushing minions out in the lane, and it required our team to push back. So with all these respawns, it looks like our team is going to be immediately moving. It looks like we are planning to take Cloud, which is going to be really good for us. It looks like Lux is actually just going to be heading up middle. So it looks like we are actually going to be taking Cloud, which is really good. That's going to give us a speed boost. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the Ocean Drake. Wait, is this the Ocean Drake buff? I thought that was the... I'm stupid. Ocean Drake gives health regen and mana regen. I'm sorry, I thought that was Cloud. Cloud's emblem's different, very similar to Ocean though. The only one I truly know, I can easily spot, of course, is Mountain and Infernal, because they are red and brown. Lux almost had it and could have killed. However, we are doing a lot of damage to them, and Gragas got killed again. Alright, so, and this is going to be another round of respawns, while Pantheon's going to try and solo. So. Yeah, I do. I still have to do this. Thanks, guys. I love you too.
Aren't you glad we kept running it down and making the game last night?
Why? I'm just sitting here, I'm like, they're going in again. Oh wait, they all died. They're going in again. I'm sitting here. I should have just running in and just... You people make my head hurt.
Effectively killing like 3 of theirs, and they just killed us.
Oh yeah, this is live.
Oh, they can...
But yeah. That Nexus has been regaining health. Because it was at a quarter last time I checked it.
We trolled them, we trolled our team, and we trolled everyone.
That's what makes me mad. It's like, I wouldn't be as mad if
I do love my farm.
Oh, man. But the thing is though, they're just up here. Why aren't they pushing down mid? You guys want to see the CS?
They couldn't risk backdoor.
But yeah, they're not in the correct order either, because Riven needs to be before the Kayn, and then this down here is a whole mess.
It's just the Vars needs to be down 1 and the Riven needs to be up 1.
Yep.
I think they did it because they wanted to
team fight.
prioritize
About to happen.
the champion picks, but they could have done that.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like, but yeah, no, I'm sitting here. It's like,
Wait, is this the last team fight? Yeah, this is the last team fight.
but no, cause you all died,
this is me farming.
and they all decided to stay in base, and instead of pushing down mid and trying almost getting that
Last
turret.
fight right here.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yep, this is the last one right before we
Watch
win.
that. Shyvana ulted. Gragas used his barrel. Spread them out.
Ash with
And we
runes,
win.
just
Look how fast that's going down.
yeah, it's me.
And that was a win. That was a win. Good job, guys.
I had such high attack speed. I was literally just going.
Alright, thank you for coming in. That was actually the players that just played that came up here. I hope you all enjoyed. Of course, now this will be back next Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll be a bit more confident in my commentating skills by then. And I hope you all enjoyed. Keep in mind that this system is it's a very complicated game. Not simple to learn at all. And maybe you guys know a bit more than me. If so, I'm sorry. But I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all